you think logically, but women think about emotionally. So, for example, if your emotions are hurt, to you it means that you're hurt and it's right. Mm-hmm. But us means that, but logically it doesn't make sense though. Your feelings might be hurt.
Give an example.
Logically, it still doesn't make sense.
Give an example.
Listen.
Give an example, because right now, you saying that men use logic is just berserk to me. Nah, mate. I understand that we are very emotionally driven, but I don't feel like... Okay. I feel like more time we are right. Example. Women's intuition.
Don't to give you an example.
Yeah, but...
Women's intuition.
I've never had to...
That thing's real, you know. Women's intuition's real, bro.
Guys, let me know in the comments below. Is it really?
I'm telling you, it's real.
I've never been in this predicament, but it seems like it's a common thing.
What?
Cue the scene. Okay. I'm laying in bed. Type it. Wife come in. Can I tell you about my day? She goes on talking about her day.
You're doing hypotheticals,
No,
bro.
but this will be a real life situation. Talking about a day. So happened. I done this to her and she done this to me. Why would she do that? And I go, wait, but you showed up late.
Yeah, 100.
There's a reason why someone had an action. But you're not hearing what I'm saying.
I don't get it. Start the argument again.
Let's say I'm the one in the situation.
You're at home typing.
My female comes in.
Yeah.
And she says, this happened today. And this person was being mad rude to me.
Yeah.
All I done was come in late to the meeting.
Yeah.
All I done, you know.
Yeah.
And I go, but you was late. There's a reason why I don't do that.
100%.
But I understand that though.
Yeah, that's understandable.
Yeah.
Okay, see what you see?
No. Okay.
You have proved the point already.
Maybe you don't have the logic. No, I think they're agreeing with me.
Yeah, we're agreeing.
No, I agree.
Yeah, like that makes sense. Like
no,
but remember, if you're in the moment, you're upset because she spoke to you a certain way. You're not thinking about the offense, which is what you guys coming late first. You're like, no, she can't talk to me like that in front of all these people though. Okay, babe, you might be right. She can't do that. It's not okay. But babe, if you didn't come late, would she have spoke to you like that? No, babe. Are you on her side though? No,
but
babe,
me, I'll be like, yeah, I hear that, but I don't care. She spoke to me.
There you go. They say you don't care.
It's not even about don't care. It's like, but I'm saying I hear it though. I hear it. Do you get what I mean? I do hear it, but does it now warrant you to speak to me rudely?
Exactly.
Do you understand?
No, 100%.
Yeah, okay. Now this is now here's the thing with men.
So let's say an argument spurs out of that. Now you're saying that you lot would just be like, sorry, that's your flower throwing.
Like, you know what? Take that. Sorry, man.
For me,
sorry, maybe.
I would have came in, Obviously, it depends on the. Let's say, for example, like it's a group thing and you're up there talking and he blasts you from the back. Like that's a mad thing. But if it's like I can come to you and say, "Oh, wow, I'm sorry," then you blast me, I'll probably just hold it. Then afterwards, I'll come and say, "Look, I didn't appreciate that." Doesn't make sense to you. But remember as well, I'm first late, so I'll hold it. Doesn't make sense to you. But afterwards, because I feel like two wrongs don't make a right. So obviously now, if it's like, for example, like if it's a thing where it's constant in a public setting, I'm gonna obviously probably respond back quite, because obviously people are gonna see that. Doesn't make sense to you. It also, I think ultimately, men and women, it's about your own personal pride.
Yeah,
doesn't make sense to you. Like ultimately, because I feel like some people can take the public
They're
embarrassment
down to the individual.
Let's just say this. I feel like men, you know that scripture, turn the other cheek. I think men are better at turning the other cheek than women. I'm just gonna say that.
Oh,
personally.
Nah, you've got to be kidding.
Personally, I generally feel that.
You are better than turning the other cheek.
Yeah.
Sorry, I'm just gonna bring this to like relate. Let me do it to something people can relate to out here. Yeah. Wait. Relationship wise now, you lot get your heart broken one time and start mashing up every gal art till you're 30. That's not fair. That doesn't mean, that's not turning the other cheek, baby.
Let's go on to the other spectrum.
Whereas gal now,
one man break your heart, all men are trash. It's the same thing.
That's recent. Hello. Men are trash came in like 2018, yeah?
Maybe the phrase came in
2018, but the theory behind that.
But listen to this though. And girls are silly for this. Girls will scream it, but they'll still be able to forgive that guy, or they'll still be able to heal from that guy and move on with someone else without having to feel the need to hurt them. Sometimes with that guy, do you get what I mean? We might scream it. This is why we're dumb, because we're screaming. Even when I like, I know females that used to scream it. I used to be like, stop screaming that, because you're gonna be with a male anyways. Do you know what I mean? You're saying men are trash, but are you gonna be with a girl? Yeah. No. So let's not scream it, because you're gonna heal one day. It just might not be now. Whereas you lot, obviously, I love my guys and that, not being mean, but you guys, will take forever. And that's just one area. I just wanted to give an example where I don't feel like...
Okay, another area where I could feel like what I just said is kind of tricky is more like on the road side of things. Like when it comes, if one man does you dirty or does something to you, the other opposition is going to come and be, no, we have to go get him back.
Yeah, there's no throwing flowers.
But personally,
no peace.
I'm talking more like in a relationship status then. Let's say this on a relationship basis. I feel like men, it's very much easier for us to go,
Yeah.
alright, cool, you know what?
In a relationship thing, 100%.
Even if
Yeah,
it's
but that's more because you lot don't want to hear the noise. That's
There
what
you
it
go
is.
then.
Yeah.
But that's not really
sorry.
being sorry though.
Again?
That's not really being sorry though.
No, it's just like,
that's
think about
just
it.
not wanting to
Think
hear
about-
the noise.
Okay, let's think about this way now, yeah? I've offended you, yeah? And you said, look, I didn't like that, da, 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 da. Sometimes I might be like, you know what, cool, sorry. But you still want to talk about it for another half an hour. That's long. I've already said sorry. That's what I'm saying to you. For a man now, you've offended me now. I might talk about it for 10 minutes, and then after you say you're sorry, cool, we move on with life.
Yeah, that's true.
What's next? All right, cool, let's go slurp now. You lot still want to go talk about half an hour. And then you hear it for half an hour. You're falling asleep. Why are you falling asleep? You're not listening to me. Then, babe, I said sorry half an hour. That's long.
Sometimes as men, you guys actually don't understand our feelings, and so we have to kind of open up and let you guys know this is how I feel on the inside, so that maybe next time when it does occur, if it does occur, maybe if you
And
don't
that's why,
put
yeah.
something away,
And that's why.
when you're in that moment of time, you can say, do you know what she said before, let me try and consider, at least consider.
Yeah.
So sometimes we feel like we have to kind of unload to you guys, because it seems as though it's like black and white for men, whereas
It is
women,
black and white, 100%.
yeah. Whereas women, it's that, okay, it's black and white, but there's always shades of grey too.
Yeah. 100%.
It's mad because
Honest, that
even
just
when you
come
look at
across
the
as a mum
picture,
thing
yeah.
For me,
I don't actually. Nah.
the picture.
In the picture, my man's got a little belly on.
Yeah.
His stance looks like he's gonna fight. I feel like no, honestly, he's got a belly on. His stance looks like he's gonna fight, and then he's throwing flowers. I feel like also when you lot say this sorry, it's like it's confusing. Cause you're saying sorry, but it's hidden under this mask of animosity. Like, yeah, sorry, and it's like
who,
that's
though?
not really
In what context?
That's not really
Oh, yeah,
a sorry,
yeah,
is it?
yeah,
Do you
yeah,
get it? Do you get it? Do you get what I mean?
To who though? As in a relationship?
Like a
you're talking
spouse or something. Let's take it away from spouse. Men in
about? No, I
general.
feel like in a relationship, no, I won't necessarily be saying it in a thing of like, what did you say? Under a mask
and
of...
animosity.
Not really, because I just want peace. Like, it's not going to say to you, women got to understand, man just want peace, you know? If I've offended you, let me know. All right, cool, I'm sorry, let's move on. I don't want to hear the afterwards, it's long.
But when you keep doing it
But
again,
I would put a disclaimer in there. In marriage, guys, you have to do it though. And I have to learn that. Like, you have to listen to the half an hour, 2 hour, 3 hour thing afterwards. Yeah, sometimes it can be long things. No, it's not long things still. Long things still afterwards. Like, it was into
No, I don't have time for all of that though.
listen. Remember, so when you're living with someone, you know, I remember it's what it could be like a trait of mine that's always offending you. So this is a constant thing. Like something like, if I offend you now, Paris, you can go to your yard afterwards and whatever. All right, cool, yeah, you did it there and then whatever. Yeah, all right, cool, I'll see him next time.
You gotta
but
stay in the
You gotta
yard.
stay in the yard. Like, think what's all. Look at the time. You can't even leave now. Where you gonna go?
Up top.
It's late.
Don't let
That's what
me
I'm saying.
out.
So you're gonna be like, no, but da-da-da-da-da-da. And then you see we did it the other day, da-da-da-da-da-da. And the other day, da-da-da-da-da-da. And you say you did it this way, but he said sorry, but you didn't. Like, oh my. That's what I'm saying to you. I get it. That's what I'm saying. I get it now, but at the same time as well for us, we just want a piece in the relationship. All right, cool. You know what? I won't do it with no animosity. I'm like, I'll say it. You might say, oh, look, babe, how you said it wasn't right. I'm no, but I did though. I said it though. I just want to get it over and done with. But if it's not, like, let's say for example, it's like a road thing, and let's say for example, it's an embarrassment, especially in this day and age with social media, it's a hard one.
Yeah.
Even the other day, so imagine this now.
Hard to be humble.
The other day, I was in a park, yeah, with one of my brethren, yeah, and he said he saw someone who got stripped naked when they were young.
By boys.
Yeah, by the man them. Yeah.
Nuts.
So the way he reports
You don't see
the
that
guy,
video on Insta.
Say-
Actually,
must
say
have
your story.
Say the way. So my brother's approached the brother, like, obviously he wasn't him, innit? It wasn't him. So he's like approaching him, like, saying, "Well, go on, go, you cool." But the guy's not giving him no
Yeah.
love, no feedback. Just give him on the shoulder, like, just
This when you was in the park, yeah?
yeah. It's in the park. Yes, we're together, and he said, "Oh, yes, my man." And I was like, "Okay, cool." Obviously, I don't know the story yet.
Yeah,
though, innit?
yeah.
He's like, my man. So I was like, yeah, let's go chat to Bob, whatever. All right, cool. And he chat to him, and said, "Yeah, well, go on." And the guy's just like, yeah. Cool. Like, giving him no love, like. And I was just like, Rod, you know the brother? Like, the way
Yeah.
he's just smooth with you, like you don't even know him.
Yeah.
You know, we grew up together on the end of the day. It's like, so why is he even like that? Bro, he got shit by the man, them, I swear. They beat him with the belt. They ran him off. And obviously he's still in the ends, isn't it? So this is when you're like 14, 15, 16. And when, nearly 27, 28 and that.
Yeah,
man's still in the ends as well. Most people leave ends.
Yeah.
He's embarrassed. So that now, fam, you're gonna want revenge for that one. You're not gonna.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Even my company saying
it's not even a throwing flowers thing.
I was childish, bro. You're not trying to hear that one.
It's not even a throwing flowers thing.
Yeah, exactly.
It's not
you know
a
what I'm saying?
throwing
So I feel like there's a two-way thing. You know what I'm saying to you? And I feel like sometimes as well, like for me, if for example, like let's say for example, like Keon, for example, because we're doing what we're doing here. If he offends me with something that's like, alright, cool, kind of annoying, but it's not gonna affect my life. Keep it moving, bro. I'll be honest with you, because for me, I'm at a point in my life where there's so much happening. I can't be caught up in, and the Bible talks about that, the silly little arguments, silly little tiffs that don't even affect your life in any way, shape, and form. Especially in our church as well. Like someone will say something, and my wife will be like, I'm like, babe, have you got bills to pay?
Yeah.
What about a yard? My man's bugging out at school.
Yeah.
Like, your mom's this, my mom's that.
Yeah.
You're trying to go on holidays, the ministry. Like, you're moaning about, I don't know, I need to buy have a bed. Like, you think I got time to worry about what my girl said about you or what she said about my trainers or something? You think I care?
Yeah.
Like, so it's, I don't think it's that as well. Like, sometimes you realise, like, you know, some things it's like, you know, some people though, and I said to someone, you care about everything too much.
Yeah.
You care about everything as much as you care about, like, for example, getting food when you're hungry. You be stressed.
Yeah.
There's too much energy.
Yeah.
On little things. Oh, she didn't say hi to me at church. Oh, maybe she was stressed. Maybe she had a long day at work that week. I don't know.
Yeah.
Like, but
it's true still. You gotta be careful how much.
What about you guys as men? Have you ever? I know you probably have, but what scenario could you guys give us at a time when you guys were just throwing flowers, basically?
What, throwing flowers? As in, I'm throwing flowers, but I'm not really meaning it.
Go closer to the mic. Your voice is not that loud.
No, I think it's loud enough. You can. Throwing flowers. I think it's more to do if I just want someone to shut up instantly. Like, I'll be throwing flowers. Like, if I say sorry, I mean it. I'll mean it majority of the time. But if it's a thing where someone's just moaning at me, but you don't really want to hear what I'm saying, like, alright, cool, I'm sorry, innit? Alright, cool, I'm sorry. Because I know it's easier for me because you've got what you wanted. You must have wanted a sorry. Why are you saying it so much to my face?
Sometimes it works to be the bigger person.
Yeah, like, even at
well,
work.
It always works, but I mean,
work,
like, to say sorry.
It's true, like, turn the other cheek. And that's something that I've been trying to do. Like, I'll get to work. Before I'll be like, even though now, I was feeling this yesterday. I went to work and I've been going into work late recently because I'm going back and forth from uni to London, revising all that, staying up till late, falling asleep, waking up late. I'm like, I deserve to be late.
What?
I've got I deserve to be late. Like, it's not as if I'm going out partying. This isn't my only thing. Some of these men, like, where I work, this is your 9 to 5. This is what you do. Wake up. That's it. Done. Boom, boom, boom. This is work. And that's it. If they're late, listen, this is your life. You do that. This isn't my life. This is just so I could pass time when I'm at uni. So when it comes to it, I'm like, why do I need to say sorry I'm late?
That's bad.
No, but exactly. No, that's what I'm saying. Sometimes, why do I need to say? But sometimes I have to be humble. Be like, you know what, sorry I'm late. I woke up late because I went to sleep revising. Some in their eyes, I know sometimes they feel like I'm just throwing flowers and saying sorry for the sake of it, because realistically, last week for every single shift I was late. I was
mad.
But it's like, what can you do? Like, I said sorry. If they're gonna keep coming to me with it and they keep saying it, that's when I'll start throwing flowers. If I said sorry the first time,
why don't you just change your behaviour so that you don't have to throw flowers? Why don't you as men do that? Why do you always want to throw flowers?
Yeah. I mean, sometimes as well, I feel like
it's true.
I think everybody can relate to this, where you don't see the behaviour yourself, so therefore you throw the flowers just to hush them up.
Yeah.
Doesn't make sense to you. Because someone's saying, like, no, your attitude's poor, you know, but you don't see it. And then you throw flowers. And then someone else says it to you, you throw flowers. It says to you, or sometimes you don't, but you don't see it. And then it comes to a point where, you know, God gives you a revelation or just something happens and you're like, raw, like. And the Bible talks about it as well, like 2 or 3 are saying the same thing to you. You got to, like, look at yourself and like, right, is this real? For me, that question was, I think it was just a thing where like before, you know when you think you're like a gallus or something, innit? And you're just like, you're trying to keep everyone quiet, innit?
Yeah.
Oh, but why are you late? Oh, I'm sorry, but you're with another gun. You're with
Yeah.
another girl or something. Yeah. Or I don't know, I'm to your phone, it died, but you turned it off because you was with another one and you just... You know, that's for me, it was just like... Say again?
That's what men do. That's like
Aeroplane mode, all them things there.
Aeroplane mode. That is
Aeroplane
what they
mode,
do.
not
Not all notifications off.
Yeah, notifications off.
So that nothing comes
Or
through.
you mute the chat. So
then you
therefore it
kind of
doesn't come
have
in
to
the
be a
front of the
flower
phone.
man. That makes so much sense.
What,
Flower men. I class them as the flower throwers.
No, I think flower men. I've always thought flower men were just sweet boys.
Sweet word.
Yeah, but sweet boys was that. I'm sorry, like they done this to you.
Sweet talk guy.
Sweet
proper,
talk.
like-
I want to throw flowers.
See?
Detrimental, man.
Maybe.
How do you lot think? Yeah, it's the same as females, or do you think like we're better at saying sorry?
I feel like you lot don't dash flowers.
I feel like when we're sorry, we're sorry.
Yeah, that's
but
what I mean.
I
That's
feel
what I
like
was
we
gonna say.
don't say sorry as easily.
There you
I
go.
don't
But
think
when
it
we're
takes a
sorry,
it
we're
takes a long
sorry.
time for you to
Spot
say
on.
sorry. So when we get that sorry, it's like, oh my goodness.
All right,
I
calm
won.
down. Stop all of that.
I think there's less reasons for a woman to be sorry than a man to be sorry.
What kind of carnal nonsense is that, bro? What the
I
heck?
feel like there are less
You
reasons.
stepping on my toe, bro. You better say sorry, bro.
Yeah, of course.
Talking about?
But obviously, this guy's throwing flowers because
Try that,
he's
it's making me
obviously
laugh.
done something wrong. So what I'm trying to
the picture,
say
though.
is
Could it
that
be the woman?
women are less likely to do wrong, especially in a relationship, is what I'm saying.
She must be.
No, go on. No, let's
It's
listen to her point.
true. Men
a
make
relationship.
mistakes.
In a relationship.
In a
she's
relationship,
joking.
men
She's
make-
No,
smart.
I don't
She's
even think she's joking.
I'm being
joking.
Hannah.
No,
Hannah.
I see
Men
where
Men
she's coming
make.
from now.
I feel like this is me. I can't even say.
Are you talking
I can't
relationship wise or
generalize it.
general?
I can't generalize it, but I have to talk about my relationship. I'm talking about relationships, but I can only say like in my experience. I feel like in
her experience,
my
we said, guys.
experience, not saying like now, before, like I'm just saying my experience in things. I'm saying I feel like men, it's easier for a man to make a mistake to a female
Sloppy.
than a woman to make a mistake to a man in a relationship. Why I say that is because men, like you said, Pete, are sloppy, and I feel like there are things that you guys don't realize you do that you do. So I feel like
let's
men
just take-
men
Wait,
are.
wait.
You guys say that men are more logical. Maybe that's true. Whereas women, we're a little bit more analytical. You see, so we see things a little bit. So we see
Read the book
things.
before she came, but go on.
Not at all. We see things, and we can pinpoint things. Whereas
Or you
men,
make something big out of something that isn't really.
No, don't put words in her mouth. Let her land.
when you're analytical, you analyze. You read in between. It's just little things,
Yeah,
don't you? Do
yeah.
you
Reading
highlight
between
things?
lines that
and
aren't
there are,
existing.
yeah.
It's dangerous.
no, it's
possible.
not that at all.
Stop. Let
no,
her
but
land.
the
This is the
devil has
problem.
ways.
This is the
I'm trying to
problem.
say.
Devils have
See,
ways.
exactly.
This is the problem. Let her land, because you've been talking for a while, you men. So
I
let the
didn't even
females
chat.
talk now. Land.
This is what I'm saying. You see, like what?
Land.
But so that's what I feel like. And I do feel from my experience that men are more likely to make their mistake than a woman to make a mistake. Yes, we make mistakes, but men are less likely to pull a woman up on the mistake. That's just my experience. I wouldn't feel like I've been pulled up as many times as
You lot hold it in.
yeah. And then maybe you respond. Hold
Okay,
on.
maybe
Wait,
that's
wait,
not
wait,
mine,
wait,
you know,
wait,
like,
wait,
you
Can
know,
I
wait.
please
yes.
land? Maybe you guys respond in a certain way, which is saying you've done something wrong, but you haven't said it to
Actually
me.
said it. You're
but
just
you're
doing it in your actions.
you're
It's,
doing it
it's
in your
manifesting in your
actions, though.
actions now. And
so
now you're
now
acting
I'm
off.
picking at you
For
because
acting
you've
off.
done something to. Do you see?
Yeah.
What? So
And it's like a
whereas women we like to
cycle.
put it up on a this is what's been done. Whereas men, they see it and they're like, you know what, I'm not going to say nothing, but I'm going to get you back with it. With my
Listen.
actions.
Hey,
This is just how it go.
She hit the nail. When I
This
say
is
she hit the
go.
nail on the head, do you get it? The nail is on the head because it's so true. In my experience, I even remember the last person that I actually spoke to. He said to me, do I bring up every time you do something when it annoys me? I said, well, if you don't bring it up, that's your problem. Because now when you're acting out of character, I've got a problem now because
Exactly.
you've
You're not
never
telling
told me that this has been an issue before. And I do feel like a lot of males, they, like China said, they will have a certain issue. And maybe you don't want to bring it up because you don't want to hear the noise. And that's fine. But then what's not fine is when it starts
I
manifesting
don't
for
think
your
it's because
actions.
you don't want to hear
You're
the noise. I
acting a
think we
bit...
just don't know how to sometimes, well, personally for me, it's like communicating in the best way.
Hey,
because sometimes
it takes nothing to say,
you could be
that's
treading on
annoying
glass
me.
though. Like you have to. I feel like sometimes.
But you're treading on
if
my
I
heart's
say
glass
that-
by doing something that. Do you know what I mean? Saying if a man is saying I'm treading on glass, you're treading on glass by affecting the relationship. Now you're causing more effect on the relationship because of your actions. When you could have just said something and done.
You lost me there.
No, I agree. Do you know what I mean? But I will say, I definitely do think females take longer to apologize because like in all realness, we all do think we're right. Like it's true. So we do take longer to apologize. But when we wait, let me land, bro. You keep interjecting though. You keep interjecting.
I was reading the Bible.
No,
Genesis.
but you actually keep interjecting. I haven't
She
even
didn't even
finished.
say sorry when she took the apple.
I let you finish.
She's like, oh, the snake told me to do it though.
You finish.
Come on,
I
that's
let
not fair.
you
Just
finish.
say sorry. No,
I
go on.
let you
Go on.
finish. However, yeah, I feel like I even lost my point. I feel like females take longer to say sorry. However, when we do say sorry, it's genuine. Whereas males, they will do the throwing flowers thing. They will just say sorry willy-nilly. Do you get what I mean? Like it's just
To keep the noise down.
yeah.
Like saying I love you, like just throwing it out there. Some people.
And it's a
I've
bit
never
like
been that guy, though, man.
No, not all people. I can't even say men and women. I think just in general.
I think I prefer the way the women do it.
Just
Genuine.
go ahead. And maybe I think there needs to be
But I
more
feel
of a
like-
common ground. I want to say I want to say I prefer how I do it or how a woman does it. I think it's more like a common ground because let's home it in. Realistically, as Christians, it's more of a thing of, okay, cool, be humble yourself. If you feel like you're wrong, take time, like pray on it, do this, and then kind of sit down. Like that's personally with me. It's now become a thing where I know, okay, cool. How does it look in this person's eyes? Like with what I'm doing. Okay, let me do this because I know realistically, I'm trying to be more like Christ. Still, like realistically, if I can feel like I'm in the right, but in her eyes or in his eyes, it feels like I'm in the wrong. Alright, cool. Let me hear what you have to say. Realistically, does it always pan out like that? No. Does it? But
Yeah.
I feel like the reason why we feel like it's how men, like with the picture, dashing the flowers like that, because I feel like sometimes sorry is the answer to most problems. That's what it seems like to some of us. Saying sorry, they'll think that I've forgiven them, or they'll feel like, oh yeah, I'm sorry for my actions. Realistically, that could be the most dangerous thing because now this person is just going to see you as a flower bomber.
I think
Literally.
I'd prefer a sorry. Like as a female, I think if my guy had sat me down and said, you know what, this is what I've done wrong. Like one thing that I can say that I rate about a man is that if they just accept what they've done is wrong and they say sorry. Like I think beating around the bush or causing an argument, that is just long. If a guy can say, do you know what, you're right. Not even you're right. I don't even care if I'm wrong. I'd rather be wrong, but I'd be happy to hear that you've admitted something and said, you know what, I did put my socks in the thing.
And you know, funny
I
you
put my
said
black
that, though.
socks in the white thing. Do you know what? Sorry about that. Do you know what I'm saying? Like, no, like just admitting it.
You know what's funny
I can
about that,
say,
though?
do you know what? Cool. Because then everything's cool.
Yeah,
If you
'cause
say,
it
no,
diffuses-
I
it
didn't,
diffuses
now
everything.
we're cool, it just lets out the fire.
Yeah. But that's what I'm saying. But for me as a man, though, I feel exactly the same, though. Where if you guys just be like, da. But what you lot do, you lot give me your emotional reason why you did it. I don't want to hear that. Does that make sense to you?
Yeah.
So, for example,
because we'll be like, yeah, but I feel like
No,
but I did it because I'm not feeling well. I did this, and then because of that, no, what you did was just wrong. I don't want to hear the
see,
backstory.
I agree with you on that. I don't
Doesn't
do
sense
that
to you.
kind of.
I don't want to hear the
I don't like when
backstory.
people do that.
Doesn't
Yeah.
sense to you? So remember, what you're saying to me is all valid.
Yes.
You might have been sick, you might have been tired, you might have fell at the wrong side of the bed, whatever. Yeah, all valid. But to me, black and white as a man, all I see is what you did wrong. Doesn't sense to you.
On that principle, I agree.
You know what I'm
Like, I
saying
don't
to
do
you? So
that.
now back to what you're saying is, I think
I don't do that
in
stuff.
theory, if all of us, man and women, said, you know what,
Yeah, you can wrap
let
up
me be
soon.
like Jesus,
Wrap up.
yeah. In this, and let me be more like Jesus. You'll be more humble. Immediately, if someone's pulling you up,
100.
you'll be open to listen to what they're saying, and then your response wouldn't be no, or whatever. You just like, okay, cool, you know what, I want to take it on board. I'll pray about whatever. Sometimes you would be like that, but let's be honest. Like I said, we're humans, we're sinners. It doesn't work like that.